beautiful grand rising to you guys. Thanks so much for watching my channel. So like there's been so much videos I wanted to make, but I didn't get a chance to make because like my mind has been like so occupied. So I want to make dolls, like realistic baby dolls. So all I've been doing is been like watching how to make them because like I know how to make them. I've made a few. I've made one completely though. The rest is like, like I start and I'm just like, I don't like it anymore. And then it's like, but now I'm like, no, 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 no. So then I made a full one and it was so cute. So then I'm like, so yeah, that's why my mind's been occupied because I'm like, if I want to build my best reality and I'm really, really happy, I feel like that'll make me happy because I love giving gifts to people, and I feel like with me, it'll be an experience, you know what I mean? Because, like, that's just my love language, gifting people. So I think it'll be great to, like, make babies for people, right? So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Okay, so then I got into this, like, whole other thing because it's, like, there's so much, online. You know what I mean? Like, you can't buy the cheap silicone because they're knockoff, but I didn't know that. And I don't even know, like, because I tried to see, like, whose sculpts are they knockoff stuff from, and I couldn't even figure that out. Couldn't kind of find the answer to that. So it's like, this was so much. And then, like, your silicone sculpts are so expensive. That's why I wanted to make, well, like, yeah, for cat, because like in Canadian, that's like $700. So it's like, yeah. So I wanted to make my own sculpts. So I started sculpting a few months back. But when I came here, I just like lately I've been having so much different ideas, and I'm like, man, I just want to get to painting. So I bought my silicone paints, and I'm gonna put armatures and a drink and wet system into the silicone baby and paint him and see what I can do, you know what I mean? Because it's like, I really want to give people, like, I understand, like, you have to buy the good quality silicones now. It was too late because I bought the cheap one, but I bought the cheap one because that's what I could afford, right? Literally, I thought even like I could have afforded it, like I literally had to like take that money out of my money so I could afford to start my business. Because I'm like, oh, you have to start from somewhere. You know what I mean? Like if I don't start, because that's what I've been waiting on this whole time. Like I've been had this plan in my head to make newborn babies for years, but it's always like, no, I have to pay my bills first. No, I have to take care of the kids first. No, I'm gonna put my dreams on hold. No, you know what I mean? And then right now, in this moment, I'm just like, yo, I don't even care. I just want to start my business. Like, I'm like, we can live the way we're living because we're comfortable, and I feel like we've been getting really close because usually when we have furniture, like my teenager is always like in his room or like locked up away from us. And then now we like spend so much time together, right? And like we're getting such a close relationship, and like I don't know. So it's like I don't know. On one hand, people could look at poverty like, oh, it sucks. And on the other hand, I'm like, man, like I see why the poor families are usually so close with each other because it's like you guys have nothing but each other, right? So it like forces you guys to have such a close freaking bond, and like I feel like that's so freaking amazing, Like, just growing so close with each other because you guys have struggled and been through it, and you guys have, like example, like, I remember when my dad was trying to poison my son's mind against me, but my son's obviously been there with me struggling the entire time, so when he started doing it, my son told me. My dad got so mad because he couldn't, like, I don't know what he could understand, right? Like, why did her son have her back? But it's like, all we had was each other, honey. Like, literally, he's seen you for a weekend, honey. You, like, if he wants a bottle of water, he can ask you. Why would he keep secrets from me? Like, That's the thing. Sometimes you like these kids. Oh my gosh, and that's something I wanted to talk about too. Because, like, sometimes you let these kids go around people because you love them so much, and it's like they just try to poison your kids against you too. That's why I tell my daughter, like, you know what, like, don't follow my mistakes. It was a mistake for me to keep allowing certain energies in my life, and look what the energies are doing now, right? The more you allow these people to show you who they are in their face, is the more that you're letting them continue to drag you down. Because I seen and I knew the way my father and my grandmother were treating me, yet I continued to send my son to their house, right? And I would always wonder, every single time I sent my son there, when he come back, he'd have such an attitude with me. And I'd be like, what are you always, and I don't know, I remember talking to this lady today, I think about it, I'm like, yo, like, he always has an attitude. And she was like, yeah, because they're talking about you. Lo and behold, they were. And you know what the thing is? And my dad got so mad because I was dating the same guy that's at his house right now, right? I was dating him, and it was my son's birthday, and he sent him birthday money for my son, and told my son he gave birthday money to him for him, and he didn't give it to me because I was going to take his money and spend it on myself and not him. Why the hell would you tell my son I would do that? Why would I do that? I've been the one providing for him this entire time. The one time he sent $40, you're mad, and you have to send it to the ex, or well, I was with him at the time. So I told my dad, I'm like, yo, that's shady. Don't ever tell my son that ever in your life. Don't ever. That is rude. Like, what the hell? And this is the first time you've ever sent him a birthday gift. The first time in, I think he was what? I think he turned what? 13 or something. In 13 years, that was the first. Oh God, if there was a Bible here, I would touch the Bible, whatever I'm supposed to touch, I swear on everything. In 13 years, that was the first time that guy bought my son a gift, his own grandfather, and he sent it to the man, talking about I'm gonna use this my son's money. Yeah, this is a true story, actually. Yes, very true, very true. And when I meant a message to my father, and I told him how I felt about that, how disgusting that was, because like, what? And the best part is, he sent the money to the man, and the guest asked if my son got the money. Ask! No, he didn't. No, he did not. No, he didn't. Yeah, so of course the man spins on himself, because that's what he did. I don't know what story that man spins to my father, but my father's like flat under a spell. But it's not even a spell, because this man has been like acting like this my entire existence, right? Which brings me to what I wanted to make a video on the other day, like missing these energies. Because sometimes, I know it sounds so crazy, but sometimes I'll be sitting here like, you know, when you're like in a super good mood, and you're just feeling super loving, and I'm just like, I wish I could talk to my daddy. But then when I really said about it, I'm like, if you were to call him, how would that conversation go? Like, you know, you'd feel sad, right? It's like, oh my God, like people barely talk about what it's like to actually miss your abusers, like miss that shit. Like sometimes I really catch myself. I really, really catch myself, because like sometimes I'll even want to call my grandma because she's so old, and I love you. You guys don't even know how much I love my grandma. I love my grandma. My grandma is so cute. Her mouth now, her attitude, yeah, it's not it. Okay, so she's an Aries. Like imagine I remember when I first found God, and I called her because I figured out I could meditate and speak to angels. And I didn't have to meditate. My God just comes to me really, but in deep breaths, right? So I called her and I'm like, Grandma, I was asking her, like, what is God to you? Or I can't remember what I asked. I think it was like, what is God? Or something. I asked her something along the lines or something, and I asked her, what was the question? Because I want to know, how did we get here? What did I ask her? I don't know what I asked her. I asked her something about God or love, whatever. And then she was telling me about, no, what did I ask her? Was it like, how's God? I don't remember, but I asked her something about God, and she was like, oh yes, God has been so good. Oh, my thing was about her relationship. Oh, my relationship's been so good because I have a loving husband, something you'll never know about. Nothing about. This was last year, guys, 2025 or 2024. So I'm like, yeah, something I never know about it. It's cool. But I'm like, Grandma, I'm not asking about your marriage. Even if I don't know about marriage, all right, cool. You're better than me, girl. You got married. Congrats. So I'm like, Grandma, I mean like your relationship, like not materialistic things God has done, but like just tell me. You know, and she was telling me about like a dream she had that came true one time. And I'm like, all right, cool. And I'm like, tell me about your childhood. This was Yo, you know I don't really have stories about my grandma. I don't have stories about my whole family, especially my mom. I don't know. I don't know. Like if somebody was to ask me something about her childhood, give me one. I don't have nothing to say. I don't know. So the only thing I know about my grandma growing up is that her dad carried her to school on a horse, and this story I'm about to tell you now. So she's like, yeah, when I was a kid in Jamaica, me and my friend used to go to the Church of God church and look at them, what they're getting in the Holy Ghost and in tongues and laugh after them and point and laugh. And I'm like, what the frick? How did? And she's like, yeah, but she's like, now in my old age, I would never do that because, you know, God has showed me. And I'm just like, literally, that's what she does to me. You know that, right? Like, when I got in the Holy Ghost, she told me that somebody like me could never get in the Holy Ghost and it was fake. I swear to God, I swear to God. When I called her to tell her about my experience, she told me nothing goes up. And when I was in the Holy Ghost and speaking in tongues, she laughed. So, 11:11 too. Yeah, so yeah, like imagine missing someone like that and you're just sitting down and it's like, man, like I miss her smile. But to go around that smile is toxic, and I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Girl's crazy. I'm not going around it because every time I go around her, I remember the last time I went around her because that guy, I don't know, like now I'm starting to think he probably has some connections to my family and just sent him to destroy me or something. So what? Anyways, I went around him because he was asking me to see my grandmother, and so we went. And this was the last time she seen me. This was was it last year? No. Was it 2024? I don't know. Was it 2024? No. She never seen my daughter. My daughter's 2. So, my daughter's 2 when we're in 2025. So maybe this was 2023. Who knows? It's probably 2023. I don't know. Because she didn't see my daughter. Like, she never met her in person. But I went to her house and I was wearing these boots. And she's like, oh, Miss T, the woman that comes here to bathe me has those boots. And I was admiring them. And now that I see you in them, I know they're probably cheap. And then, like, literally just laughed just like that and looked at me. And cut her eye. Yo, these people? I don't know why I miss them. I be trying to tell myself sometimes, like, it is not worth it. None of them. Like, even, it's not worth it. But, yo, what do you do with that? Where do you put that? Because usually I put it in, like, a little bucket and I cover it up. I'm like, I'm not going to miss you unless I get you exist. But then there's sometimes I'm just like, damn, I really wish I could. That's why I said, like, sometimes you take little things for granted because I miss my mom's voice and I'll never hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like, now it's like a different tone. And even if I did hear it, I wouldn't care to hear it because, one, this doesn't sound the same, and two, her words are unkind. Right? Like, I guess what started this whole downhill thingy, I was having such big baby fever the other day. Big baby fever. And I asked ChatGPT, I'm like, oh, I did the joke. I pulled some cards and I put them into ChatGPT and then I asked ChatGPT, like, why do I have baby fever so much? And ChatGPT said it's because I'm lonely and I'm seeking deep connection. I have a deep connection with my kids, but you know, that's why I say, like, sometimes you just wish, like, you had, like, somebody that was, like, your age to speak to. Or, like, an older person. That's why usually I used to have an older friend. She was in her 70s, but we parted ways, which is fine with me. At first, I was a little saddened by it, but I think because I'm so used to not having people in my life, I'm just like, I'm cool. You know, I'm cool. Plus, like, to be honest, I see a pattern there too, because you know I was speaking to her and her own kids weren't speaking to her, so it's like subconsciously, you know, you kind of see and understand. So it's like that was cool. I don't know. I've made peace with not having a mother in this life. Like I think I was holding on to her because I just desperately wanted a mother. Like I feel like she failed as a mother maybe to her kids or whatever, so they distanced themselves, and so she was saying that she would try to be there for me, but then didn't. So it's like, you know, you kind of see it coming because you've already been there. So it's like, I don't know. I used to always desperately crave like older women affection, like, you know, just to be like taught stuff, like, you know, advice, but I've learned to just go with my guides. You know, I burnt it with my, oh my gosh, and then that reminds me, because you know what, there's this baby I wanted to buy that looks just like my aunt, and then now I'm not going to buy it because of all the talk about buying the cheap silicone babies and whatnot, and I'm just like, because that open-eyed ones with the chubby cheeks, and like the eyes look so much like my aunt, but I'm like, maybe I can get one by a sculptor when I sell a few dollies and I can afford one. Because the ones by the sculptures are so expensive, but I really want one that looks like my aunt, and I really want one that looks like Nicholas, my brother that passed. And yeah, I want to make some really, really cute babies, guys. I'm even making my daughter make them with me because I noticed that she is into that. And she's into like painting and mixing colors, which I didn't know she could do, but I guess, I guess so. And she's 11, so we're gonna see what we can do. But yeah, I just wanted to, I talked about everything I wanted to talk about in one video. Because it's like, yeah. But yeah, that was what I was like gonna make a video about the other day, like missing these toxic people and where do you put that energy? Because I'm putting it in, I wanna make babies and I'm gonna forget about these people for real. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm trying not to worry about anything. And let me tell you, Quebec, like they don't have help for people. Like they have help for people, but I find like they're very rude to English speaking people, and like the men, like they put the men in charge of like the help, and the men have attitudes and are very rude too. They don't want to help. Like for social assistance, I feel like it shouldn't be that hard to get help, you know. So now I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna make it work whatever way I can, because the kids' fathers don't want to help me. Social assistance, something's up with these people for real. Like I gave them my bank account information 3 different times, guys. 3 different times. So I don't think I meant to go back that way. You know, I don't. Which I was not going to go in that way either. Anyways, I was trying to just keep making it on my own because I've been doing that for like the past couple of years. The only reason I tried to even reapply is because none of these men want to help with their freaking kids, bro. Like, and then most of the money I was getting when I was in Ontario cut down when I moved to Quebec, and then I need proof that the kids that I live with me, and they won't accept any of the proof that I have, right? So they took off a whole bunch of money from me. So yeah, I'm not getting any support at all here. So I'm having to move rocks by myself, you know what I mean? So that's why when people wonder why I don't entertain certain energies anymore, it's because why would I? Like the other day I was talking to my friend and we were talking, she was asking me about men, and I was like, why would I entertain a man right now, love? I don't, like, I'm worried about the food. Like, I can't even eat. Like, my stomach, like, every time I think about, like, eating, I just feel like, nah, I shouldn't be eating right now. I should be thinking about, like, how I'm going to give the kids more food, how I can, you know, provide, how I can do this, how I can do that. And right now, it's like, I don't have the energy to eat right now. Like, you know, I can't think about that in this moment. I have other things to think about, right? So that's why I'm just so focused on the business, because I'm just like, I have to put my energy in something. I can't keep, you know, pulling straws out of the air. Like, I don't even know how I've been doing it. Like, I literally don't know how I've been doing it, literally. I don't know, but I have. Like, I don't know how I've been doing it. But here I am. So, I'm gonna freaking make this goddamn business work. Whether it wants to or not, it's gonna goddamn work. I'm gonna make the best freaking babies everyone has ever seen, and they're gonna come with so much love and freaking light that when everyone holds them, they're gonna be like, I'm gonna, yes, I'm gonna put my freaking all in these babies, because, I mean, that's the only thing I can do right now to give back, you know, to even send back positive, or to even put, like, heart, like, love in my heart, to, you know what I mean? Like, when you've been operating on survival mode since childhood, it's like, I just want some light right now, some light, some love. I want a different life. I'm just so tired of the struggling, like, literally. I've been struggling on my own since 60. You know how exhausting that is? From a child till now, I'm 31, bro, like, whew. And life didn't get easier, love, it got harder, right? Like the little naive me at 15, pregnant with my son, talking about something, yeah, we're gonna be alright. Alright? are all right, but I wish I could just see myself now at 16 and 15 and be like, girl, please shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. But yes, I'm gonna go back and watch some more videos because I'm gonna make some freaking babies, guys, for real. After start this business, I even want to make candles again. Started making some candles. I just need, you know, the money has to find a way to come. So I can't just start putting that all into this. Because, yeah. Well, anyway, I think 20 minutes is a great enough video. I wasn't even going to go into all of that, but you know what? I figured, why the hell not? Let me be open, let me be vulnerable and whatnot, you know, because I'm not hurting nobody. I'm being honest, you know, and I hope, like, if there's anybody that ever watches my, Mom, you know what I just realized? Last night I did some channeled messages. I have to go read them. One of them I think wasn't making sense to me. Oh, I'll read it over in the video. But yeah, what was I going to say? I don't know what I was going to say. Have a great day, guys. Lots of love and light. Okie dokie. Oh yes, I was gonna say that. But I hope that one day a little teenager girl is watching my videos, although I don't know if one will, because I don't know if I talk about anything that entertains the kids. Like when I was a teenager, I was into drama, so I don't know. Like maybe they might watch my channel and be like, yo, this woman be going through it. So I don't know. But I do hope that one day there is a little 15-year-old me that's about to have a baby by some dude that just got stripped of virginity. And you listen to me carefully, little girl. Don't listen to other people, okay? I know this is controversial, and people are going to be like, have the baby, you can do it. You're going to do it struggling, unless they're going to help you. And the people, most times when they say that they're going to help you, that, honey, I don't have not one of the friends that stood by me or said they would, okay? I don't have them. Especially if you're a Pisces, Lord God. I'm so sorry, girl, but you're gonna go through it. So it's like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not trying to put this bad energy out there, but honey, unless like the guy has money, like honey, take the money. But it's not. No, I'm not telling you that, girl, because like it's not even about the money, girl. It's about you. When you breed, when you go have a baby at 15, I'm going to be so honest and tell you what everybody's not going to tell you. They're going to encourage you to do it because they want to see you stressed out and failing. I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth. That's what your friends who are hyping you up every time you're pregnant, they just like to see that shit. They like to see you down. Okay? Don't do it. Focus on yourself. Because once you have that baby, you are no longer like important because you have to focus on that baby, okay? That baby grows up and you think that baby doesn't owe you shit, just to let you know. And they know that too, okay? And the attitude, after you're here struggling by yourself and you live your life, I need to encourage more girls to live their life. If you want a baby, come buy one of my dolls, the hell. Don't be struggling here stressed out. Because people want to talk about something. You can do it. I was a teen mom. They're not telling you about all the nights they stayed up crying and all the shit they've been through. Okay, they're not. Like I remember, I was even talking to that same Sister Hyacinth about it, and she was like, "Yeah, I would never encourage her to have an abortion." And I'm like, "So you encourage her to struggle?" And she was silent. People literally want to see you struggling. Don't do it. Like, yes, I have my son. He's 15. I'm very grateful. Okay? I'm happy. I'm grateful for all 5 of my kids. Because honestly, as you guys see, I don't have nobody. I'm a loner. So it's like I'm grateful for my kids. At least I have them, you know? But I'm telling you, as somebody that is young, that I would like to hear this message that will actually take my advice and focus on yourself. Because you are saving your own life. When you become a mother, it's no longer about you, okay? I remember people told me that at 15, I didn't understand that. It was no longer about me. But at 31, I understood that because it took me 30 years to actually find out who I was. Because I was so focused on being a mom for all those years, literally. Like it took me 30 freaking years to find out. You know, I went through so much, like people telling me like, oh, you have kids, like why are you playing with dolls? And you know, it sends you on like this whole like roller coaster of like confusion and trying to find yourself. It's better if when you're younger you start off on a path of self-discovery. That's what I tell my kids from now. Self-discovery. I mean, the fact that I have a teenager, I know that it goes right, it goes right over your guys' heads, please. But I'm hoping that there's one that will listen. Yo, I'll be talking to my son, and sometimes I'm wondering if I'm talking to him. I'm like, you do realize that I'm giving you advice, right? And then like when something goes wrong now, he's looking at me like, Mom, you were right. And then it's like, I don't want to say I told you so, but I definitely told you so. A million times. Definitely. I think that's what makes us closer though too, right? Because like, I told you. I told you. Especially about the girls. Yes, but always right. And he always doesn't know how I'm right. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I told him. Yeah. He's a Pisces too. Yeah, I tell him about all the girls that he likes him. Yes, so little girls, if you're watching my videos and you like my son, I tell him about you. Yes. I go in your energy. As soon as he sends me a picture, I go immediately into your energy. And I say, this girl has a history of so and so and so and so. Her mother is so and so and so, her bloodline. So yes, I do. And then he's like, Mom, how did you know that? And I'm just like, I don't know. The spirit tells me. No, it's a true story though, for real, for real. But anyways, guys, I think I ranted on and ran over the time limit about nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm joking, guys. I went on about my life and like how I feel, and like I think I give really good advice to any teenagers out there that think that they're doing something by becoming a mother. And man them, trust me, and then when your single mother was struggling with your baby, the man them run away, they're gone about their business, and guess what? Guess who society blames? Guess what? They blame you. Yes! When you guys are hungry and starving and stressed out, society looks at you like, you should have seen the signs! Bro, they blame you, okay? So, trust me, guys. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. You know what I laugh a lot? Like, I'm just looking at myself in the camera, and now I'm just like, I really do laugh a lot. Anyways, guys, please, Africa, because I have some toddlers out here. Have a great day. I love talking to you guys. Thanks for watching. You're my best friend.